Are you a dinosaur yet? Subscribe to become one now. Hello all dinosaurs, I'm Dan and welcome to another collection video, and today we are doing Indoraptor versus Spinosaurus. So let's get started. Let's start off with this beauty right here. Okay, what is this? Let's take a full view at this. This is the most beautiful Spinosaurus action figure, the battle damage Spinosaurus. Let's take a look at this close up. So this is really cool. You can actually open this up to reveal the rib cage. You can actually open the rib cage up as well to reveal the internal organs. And if you take a look at this, there is spine inside. Once you press this button right here, yes, this is a button, you can see the internal body of the Spinosaurus spinning, and you can see the slime moving as well. And this slime is to simulate the blood inside of the Spinosaurus. It's so cool. Let's close it back, and there's a button right here. Alright, beautiful figure. So that's our first one, our first Spinosaurus. Let's place this right at the back. Alright, and let's take a look at a Spinosaurus, an Indoraptor figure. Our first one right here. This is from this is really big, a huge figure. You can actually place a figure right over here. You press this button, it will actually roar and open its jaw. It's so cool. Alright. Okay, let's place this right at the back over here. So that's our Indoraptor versus Spinosaurus setup. Spinosaurus will be placed on the left and Indoraptor on the right. Okay, let's move on to our next one. I'm gonna show you guys a super cool figure. Check this out. Let's take a full view at this. It's a huge figure from PNSO. You can actually open the jaw to review it. And check out those amazing details on this figure. It is very heavy. This portion right here is actually really sharp. And the sail is really hard as well. So yes, nice figure. And this is a Spinosaurus that walks on two legs, but it has a very nice quadrupedal pose, which means it can also walk on four legs. Let's place this right over here. Okay, let's move on to our next Indoraptor, which is over here. Let's take a full view at this. The grab and growl Indoraptor. So let's press the first button, the grabbing function and the growling function. You guys have seen this many times, so I'm not going into details. So that's the grab and growl. Okay, I think this is the first time we are doing a comparison between Spinosaurus and Indoraptor. Okay, the next up, another beautiful extreme chomping Spinosaurus. Let's take a full view at this gray color version. Which one do you guys prefer, the gray one or the blue one? I think both looks really good. It's really hard to choose one, but if I were to choose, I'm going with the blue one. Yeah. Okay, let me just adjust the camera. Okay, let's take a look at our next Indoraptor figure. I am going with this. Okay, this is the super posable Indoraptor. Let's take a full view, end to end. Really nice figure. It looks pretty much the same as a grab and growl, but it doesn't contain any sounds or lights. But it's highly poseable. You can, use it to pose into different, actions. Just gonna place the Indoraptor right over here. It looks like we have a beautiful setup right now. Okay, let's move on to our next Spinosaurus. This is a cool one. A JP3 action figure. Check this out. 2 buttons. One, the seal right here, which will activate the claws, and there's another button. It has ran out of battery, but we can definitely replace it. Yeah, check this out. Spinosaurus. I love this blue, shiny sail. It looks so amazing. If you take a close look at it, you can see it is highly detailed. Wow, my camera can zoom in so well. Yeah, what a beautiful figure. Check this out. Love it. Okay. Place this over here. This is an awesome figure. Okay, let's move on to our Indoraptor figure. Here, let's take a full view. This is a basic figure. 12-inch basic figure. I'm actually thinking of getting a set which contains different basic 12-inch figures, which contains like Dilophosaurus, Velociraptor, and many more. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this. Another quadrupedal Spinosaurus, and this is from Schleich. An amazing figure. I think this is definitely one of the best Spinosaurus from Schleich. There's articulation on the jaw. Let's take a very close look at this figure. Highly detailed. I like this. I'll place this right behind. Okay, let's move on to our next Indoraptor, which is another very similar figure to the previous ones, but with a different playability. This is the Battle Damage Spinosaurus. It comes with 2 holes below. Are you guys able to tell me what are these functions? Yes, this came together with a blue Velociraptor blue and a Triceratops skeleton. So the skeleton has 2 horns which can be inserted into these 2 holes right below to simulate the decapitation of the Indoraptor at the end of the movie. Remember the scene? When the Indoraptor fell into the horns of the Triceratops, and it was immediately decapitated. Okay, let's move on to our next Indoraptor. Our next Spinosaurus. Another figure from Schleich. This is a classic figure. Not going into details. Just gonna place it right in front. Let's move on to our next Indoraptor. We have a Lego figure. This needs no introduction as well. Gonna place it right behind. Gonna move the camera back so you guys can have a much larger view. Let's move on to a Spinosaurus. We're gonna find some smaller figures. This is from Mojo Fun, I think. Yep, that's right. A 2015 figure. Place it right over here. And let's move on to the next Indoraptor. We have a Funko Pop figure. It's really cute. It comes with a base huge head. So Funko Pop figure, just gonna place it right over here. It's not easy to actually stand this guy. Yeah, cause it is very head heavy. So it's always going to lean towards the head. Okay, Spinosaurus. Another beautiful figure. Spinosaurus, this is from Safari Ltd. From the natural. This is the Carnegie collection. So, what a beautiful figure. One of my most favorite Spinosaurus figure. Is of a pretty big Spinosaurus collection, if you can see from here. Indoraptor next. This is a cup topper. Okay. And this actually came in a movie set. Love it. It's really nice. Just gonna place it right in front. Okay, let's move on to Spinosaurus. One classic figure from Peppo. This is one of the most highly detailed Spinosaurus figure ever. Take a look at this. It's beautiful. Okay, just gonna place it right here. And it comes with a juvenile version, a young version. So let's take a full view at this. This is the young of the adult Spinosaurus over here. Just gonna place it next to its mommy or daddy. Yeah. For the Indoraptor, we are moving on to smaller figures. This is an Indoraptor from the individual blind bag. Okay. Next up, more Spinosaurus. We have one from Collecte. Another quadrupedal Spinosaurus. And this is like one of the classic figures out there. All the way back in, not really, it's just 2015. Okay, not really a legacy figure. Just gonna place it right behind because we're running out of space. More individual figures. If you take a look at this, I mean small figures. This is actually a this is the metallic version. Yeah, this is like slightly more rare. And we have the Spinosaurus version as well from the individual blind bag. It's beautiful. Let's move on. And this is another one. This came in a huge set. If you notice it, it doesn't have any articulation on the jaw. Spinosaurus are one last one. And this is actually a figure from Bully Land. It's pretty nice. Okay, just gonna place it right behind. And here's a little figure from the blind bag as well. And this one, the final figure of the day, is actually a small little figure from Takara Tomy, and this is actually used as a name card holder. How does it work? You can basically just place a card leaning against its body. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so let's take a quick look at all our figures right here. So we have a very nice setup. Spinosaurus versus Indoraptor. You know, which side are you on? Let me know down below. And let me know down below which other dinosaurs should we do a collection video next. Should we do like a blue versus Carnotaurus? You know, you guys let me know, okay? And I'll see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.